When one thinks about identity, because that is what I believe we keep ourselves busy with in life for ourselves, is to discover that identity of who you are and to live that. Someone posted something about that. I know there's the Mark Twain thing that says the two great, I don't know what the wording exactly are or is, but there's two great moments in life. Is the one to be born, and the second one is to find out why. That's quite profound. But someone else posted something on our WhatsApp group that said something similar to this. That to find out the reason why you're born, find out the reason why you're here, is fundamental to understanding, obviously, who you are. We've chatted about identity. But that is what we keep ourselves busy with as coaches, is to discover your identity and live in that, and to help your clients to discover their identities and live in that. Sometimes one needs to go through a process where you realize I'm distinctly me, as opposed to anyone else. You have to, in your process of maturing and growing, have to come to a place where you are actually a bit egocentric, a bit self-centered, realizing this is totally distinct from anything else that can exist. And remember, when I say that, I talk about the total opposite of integration. But to see me, for me to see me, I have to realize I'm not you, not you, not you, no one else. I'm not a table, I'm not a ceiling, I am me. When I've come to a very deep and a profound understanding of that, then I become ready to integrate with you, because I know I won't be lost in you, in your world, in your life, in the challenges that someone poses to me. I won't be lost in them, because I know who I am. Distinctly have a definition of this thing that sits here. So you have to go through that. You have to be very independent, so to speak, at one stage in your life, that you are egocentric. It would be nice if you strike that age between 13 and 20, but most of us don't necessarily go through it then. We go through it then, but we don't resolve it then. We might carry on with it. But you have to come to a point where you make a clear distinction between yourself and anything else. And when you get there, it becomes possible for you to integrate with everything else, to become one. If becoming one could be equated to really love. This thing comes from Jesus Christ himself, that says that actually the God that says his whole purpose and intent is to sum up everything in Christ, to make everything one with Christ, to integrate everything as if it is one. But to move into that oneness in experience and paradigm, you have first to separate yourself from everything and say, I'm not one with everything, I am it. And when you get there, you become ready to be integrated without losing yourself. It sounds a bit mystical, but it's true. If integration is the process of if the process of becoming is to become you, but you don't become you and then remain just that, because it remains a process. It remains a continuous growing, becoming, evolving, understanding deeper, knowing more, loving, more holistic. And in that process you start to give yourself away, that which you believe you are. But you can't give yourself when you don't know who you are. You can give bits and experiment and give here and share there, but completely give yourself to the extent that you're poured out like a drink offering, you have to know who you are. You have to profoundly, deeply understand your essence, your being.